hustle. I'm all about my bubble. I'm all about my bubble. With my knuckle. With my left, you don't stay up out my huddle. When people ask me what I've been doing, I'm living a dream. Used to serve my wet fresh up.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now the Lakers starting group. The two Lakers stars on the floor. LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 5. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. It is still early in the season, Greg. You'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. It's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Suggs has got his team on the board to start the game for the Magic. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Russell from downtown gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played. Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Banchero. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Fultz. His last outing with 20 points. Takes a 3. Another miss by Banchero.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's the pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on James. Here's Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Let's get up and get loud, fans.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura, he's checked in for LeBron. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner wide open. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team. If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny you a shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Russell kicks to Hachimura. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 6. Suggs passes to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Carter outside. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Fires for 3. Reeves can't hit. That will count. The shot will not fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right?
That was something to see.
My goodness. Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. And he makes the first. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And Anthony drops them both. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give LA a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
The Magic trail by 8. Anthony taking his time here. Down low. Wagner finds Ingles. Good on the 7-footer. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Vincent. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And so here's Orlando. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Banchero against Hachimura. Banchero inside. That shot misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Orlando trailing here. Isaac left side. And it's Banchero missing. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Check out that quickness with the hands, man. Carroll bringing that to the floor tonight.
A minute 50 left in the first half of the game.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Suggs, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. And it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter with a screen on Russell. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Passes it to Fultz. Pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Reeves the pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. Outside Russell for 3. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner.
Coming on to the floor for your Magic, number 5, Paolo Banchero.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. Shot clock at 3. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Feeds to Davis. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're firing on all cylinders from deep. Obviously, that was their strategy coming in, and they've executed. Give them credit.
Seeing this wide open offense in Shaq, man, seeing this wide open offense makes me want to ball, man. I'm telling you, Ernie, you know where to find a hoop at right now? You know where I can get a game in?
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they found their stride here early, hitting the ground and running, establishing themselves as the team to beat.
No guarantees that they can hold the top spot, but from what we've seen, they'll be among the elite teams all season long. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball. They're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. The Magic trail by 14. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Banchero, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Banchero's got 5 now.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
It's stolen by Carter. Here's Suggs. Carter up top. There's the dish to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves the pass to Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Eighth and he's checked in for Austin Reed.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, Banchero. He has 5. Orlando moving the ball around. Not as good in the Los Angeles Leagues, cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Wagner.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
James converts inside.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Banchero against Vanderbilt. Banchero kicks to Fultz. To the middle, 6 to shoot. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 12. Wagner outside. At the top of the key, Suggs. At the elbow, Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Lakers leading by 10. James looking around. Russell from long range. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Russell against Fultz. Banchero outside. The feed now to Carter. It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Markelle Fultz.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Prince comes in for James. And he's good on the second. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
Here's Hachimura. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ingles in at the two-guard spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Wagner missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Hachimura. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Suggs, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. Vanderbilt against Banchero. He kicks to Fultz. Back to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wagner against James. Inside. Here's Suggs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Carter with a screen on Vanderbilt. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And there's the pass to Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 16. LeBron passes to Reeves. Davis in the corner. That three off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 16. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Davis. Passes it to Reeves. Kicks it to James. Into the...
Oh, my
great touch.
goodness! That was special.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
1:33 left to play here in the fourth.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Los Angeles.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against Orlando.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
First one falls for him. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Suggs. And Anthony's subbed in for Fultz. That one misses.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Over in the corner, Vincent. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 17. From 8, Anthony with the bucket.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
It's Prince on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Vincent the pass to Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Reddish finds Hayes. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, LeBron James.